Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports, otherwise known as PBIS, uses proactive and positive strategies to improve student behavior in schools. This in turn positively impacts student achievement. There are 6 big ideas of PBIS, and when schools implement all of them together, they see great results. Identifying and defining behavior expectations is the first big idea. A school selects 3 to 5 broad expectations with feedback from the staff and community that reflect the school's values. Then, a matrix is created to further define what those behavioral expectations look like in all locations of the school. This helps provide both students and staff with a consistent understanding of socially appropriate behavior. Now it is time to teach the behavioral expectations that have been defined. Behavior lesson plans are then created for each location in the building. The whole school can be a part of creating these lessons. Those behavioral expectations are then taught through modeling and practice to all students in the building. These lessons help all students build knowledge and skill for displaying socially appropriate behaviors. They are taught in the location and provide students with opportunities for practice in the context that they will use the skills. Monitoring expected behavior involves staff actively supervising so they have the opportunity to see what behavioral skills are being met and which skills may need reteaching. This requires movement, scanning, and positive interactions. Acknowledging and encouraging behavior expectations gives staff a systematic way to provide positive feedback to students on behaviors that have been previously taught. There are a variety of ways to acknowledge appropriate student behavior, such as a simple smile, verbal praise, or a thumbs up. Staff can also implement a ticket system which can be used by students to earn activities or small items. Acknowledgements are tied into the school-wide expectations and should provide specific feedback on student behavior. For all students to achieve, school staff must remember that the encouragement of positive behaviors rests on the quality of interaction between students and teachers. No matter how well a staff teaches and reteaches behaviors, there will be times when students will make behavioral errors and will need corrections. Consider the response when a student makes an error in math. What do? We likely identify the error, reteach the skill, model, provide extra practice with support, independent practice, monitor the skill, and then provide more feedback. Now consider a behavioral error. Do we respond the same as we did to the math error? Typically, that is not human nature, and that is okay. Staff can learn to use these same responses to a behavior error and see better results with students. The last big idea of PBIS is to use data for decision making. In order to use data for problem solving and improving implementation of PBIS, we ask ourselves 2 questions. Are we doing what we said we would do? This is answered from fidelity data. Is it working? This is answered from our student outcome data. Remember, the goal of implementing PBIS is to provide a positive and safe learning environment for our students to achieve success.